In Winter Park, Florida, a woman named Sarah Boone made a call to 911.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
My boyfriend is dead. I don't know what happened.
It didn't take the police long to figure out that there was a lot more to this story.
I have something that I want to show you that we found. It was from your phone.
When the police got there, things just didn't seem right. The girlfriend's story was not making any sense.
What's going on? Who is he to you? Boyfriend?
Yes, for like 3.5 years.
What happened?
We decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
And you could tell that she was leaving a lot of details out.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay.
All she was saying is that they were playing puzzles and paint. Then they decided to play hide and go seek. Her boyfriend George got into a suitcase. And then she fell asleep. That's all the details that she gave.
So I came downstairs. And I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him. And I downstairs at like 12:30-ish, whatever it is. And I was like, I forgot he was in the suitcase. And he wasn't moving. Nothing was happening.
Not only did her story seem odd, but her behavior was off as well. She didn't seem like she was grieving. And when she was asked very simple questions, she would get very defensive.
Forgetting that he was
So
in
you
the
guys
suitcase.
were playing the hide and go seek.
Yes.
It's probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right?
one.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes,
Who zipped him up in
I did. But then I fell asleep.
Okay.
Sarah Boone, Mrs. Boone. Who zipped him up in the suitcase?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Whoa, okay, lady, listen. I'm just trying to get the story. You don't gotta go all blow up doll on me. And the hide and go seek thing, it just doesn't make any sense to me. What kind of game of hide and seek is that? If you had to zip somebody up in a suitcase, then you already win. Unless you, like, forget where he was. Which she did. So I guess he's the winner? Yeah, I know. It's not very funny. You know, the sad part is, when he did die, a lot of people were making fun of him. A lot of people were saying, oh, Florida man, at it again, just getting himself into trouble. But thankfully, that all changed when the world met the girlfriend. And, what's her name again?
April 10th, a woman named Sarah Boone will go on trial.
Sarah Goone. And you know what? Sarah, I think, means princess in, like, Hebrew or something. I'm not gonna fact check that or anything. Luckily, I do have some subscribers that will fact check my jokes for me. So I'll leave that to them. I mean, you could just tell that there's something wrong with this woman. Look at those eyes. If you see a pair of eyes like that, you better run, because you know she has a lot of baggage. But Princess Goone wants us to know that it was funny.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep.
You zipped him in there.
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it.
Don't you say that! It was funny! It was really funny!
Yeah, it didn't end well, but it was funny.
We both thought it was funny. That, oh yeah, well, I'm going to zip you up. Uh-huh. You didn't come look for me.
Funny! It was funny! It was funny, Mike!
So I thought it would be funny too. And he was laughing about it too.
Walked away
and I
laughing.
both were laughing about it. But I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
It wasn't funny. Don't say that, Mike. It was funny. It just wasn't that funny this time.
Looking at her, me personally, I don't think that she's grieving. You know, people grieve in different ways, but I don't think that's one of those ways. She seems more irritated than anything.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
One,
We were playing hide
two,
and seek.
three. And you found him in a suitcase, you said?
Yes. We were playing hide and seek last night. I fell asleep.
To me, I think she's full of it. I'm just gonna say that. You know, that's my opinion. I'm gonna state my opinion. I was told I was allowed to do that, so I'm stating my opinion. She's full of it. She's full of baloney, which is today's sponsor, baby. Yes, go out and get yourself some baloney. Go out and get yourself some baloney. Her story still doesn't make any sense. She keeps talking about the painting and the puzzles. And then she leaves out the part where she traps somebody in a suitcase. Like, what does that have to do with puzzles? Was the suitcase the puzzle? Was that supposed to be the world's smallest escape room? Does she turn into Jigsaw when she drinks?
I had several people that came up to me in that apartment complex said that you were drunk on a daily basis. And you were screaming at him
Right.
regularly.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Talk to the property manager. Talk to the property manager.
Okay.
And so they spoke to the property manager.
I think she was more concerned about the image that was being put in my head for them, and I think she was just trying to paint a prettier picture.
It's very obvious that Boone wants us to think that she's a responsible adult. It's very apparent that she wants us to believe this, and it's just not true. And here's why.
George is the one I always seen playing with a child. Never saw Sarah outside playing with her kid, ever. As a matter of fact, most of the time, Lucas, you would find him riding around the property on his bike, unattended. No parents outside, no nothing.
She doesn't see her kid, and her ex-husband doesn't hide this fact at all.
You technically have him more than she does. Is that where you're getting?
Yeah, that's why I said it's not a good day. George is in a bad mood, or whatever else reason.
Boone is an alcoholic. She's known to be drinking wine or vodka every day.
Does she drink daily?
I think pretty much. One of the main reasons why I divorced her is when she starts drinking, she will continue drinking basically until she out.
Would she ever admit that she was an alcoholic to you?
Yeah.
She would?
Yes.
I don't want to drink. The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend. I can't get drunk. Number one, I do not want to get drunk. I don't like being non-compos mentis, having my wits about myself. I don't like feeling out of control.
Then, usually because of the alcohol, she becomes violent and then starts fighting and scratching.
She can get a bit violent when she drinks. She started just getting really angry when she drank a lot. She would, yeah, she'd punch me. I mean, more arms. She many times would use her claws. I mean, I had scratches on my neck at times, on my arms. I mean, things like that where she'd dig with her claws.
Multiple people have said that she would grab her friends and dig her nails into their skin like a cat.
There's a really good period where she is very good, but then she drinks past that and she gets into the angry bits.
She kept grabbing me by the arms to the point that I told her, I said, touch me one more time, we're gonna have a problem,
And she doesn't work. She doesn't have a job. She hasn't had a job up to 2 years before that.
And does she or George have a job?
No, she hasn't worked for over 2 years.
And her husband just pays for everything, including her rent.
My alimony and stuff basically pays for where they live.
And the last reason, perhaps the worst reason, she sleeps all day. Yeah, she's known to sleep well into the afternoon. Sorry, it just makes me sick. You're a mother. Get up, you bum.
Disgusting!
I know.
She wants to stay up and drink and can't really do that if she's got to wake up and take him to school the next day. On a weeknight when he's got school the next day, I've got work the next day. I mean, she was out till 3 o'clock in the morning when the bar closes.
Yeah, I know. She's a total bum. Everybody knows it. We're not going to hide that fact. Only she will never admit it because she's perfect.
I tried giving her CPR. The problem is I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
So her story was that she just woke up at noon and then remembered, oh, I left my boyfriend in a suitcase. Darn it, I hate when that happens. And then she called the cops, right? The policewoman was a little confused. Like, what do you mean you checked up on him in the morning?
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever.
She changes her story to say that she woke up and hung out for a little while and then went downstairs. That was very important to say because she wants to keep up her image. You would think that she would care more about her boyfriend dying or a murder charge, but nope, she cares about her image. She wants everyone to think that she's a great person, that she's not a good person, a great person, that excels at everything. And definitely wakes up at a reasonable hour.
I don't think you all understand who I am.
Okay. Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight-A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son. Okay. I excel at everything.
I mean, just listen to the way she talks about herself.
I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that.
And all the things that she has done for her boyfriend.
I even went down and met his probation officer, which I say she's wonderful. hugged me and said how much she knows that I take care of him. She called me personally one time.
He needed her. She didn't need him. He needed her.
She and I just saying how grateful she is that George has me. And she knows how hard I'm working to help him, just as she is and just as the classes will.
I mean, she helped him so much. Yeah.
Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him. I'm here now because I'm still trying to help him.
Really, lady? You helped him? You killed him. I think that's a fail. I wouldn't put that on your resume.
Because I have never dealt with anything like this before. I don't know what to do, how to do it, and I always know what to do and how to do it.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
Why are you so like caught on what we think?
Yeah.
When
because
you should be more concerned about what you've told us.
It's because like you guys are like trying.
That insecurity, that desperation to feel like a good person, that is going to be the thing that takes her down.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid for my life.
She didn't care about the family.
His family have never liked me. I'm the blue-eyed white devil. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. This was not intentional. Okay. And they're not going to understand that. They're not going to accept it.
All she cared about was herself. Oh, her family's gonna be so mad at me. They're gonna think I did this on purpose.
They're going to think I killed him. Why would they think that? They always have said that. They've always have said that.
Now, why do you think that is, Goone?
I told you it's because I'm the blue-eyed white dragon. That's what they call me.
Yeah, they called her the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Somehow she's become a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's her, Princess Goone, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Maybe the family didn't like her because she tried to strangle George.
This is not Boone's first time facing serious charges for her relationship with Torres. Boone was charged in July 2018 with battery by strangulation.
So George was found with a bunch of scratches on his back and a bunch of bruises all over his face, like the back of his head.
He had injuries all over his body, long nail scratches to his upper back, a large nail scratch to the back of his neck, contusions to his left shoulder, left skull, and left forehead.
And Boone does explain this a little bit.
What about the scratches? Because there's also sex?
Yes.
Okay.
I told you she was crazy, right?
His mouth was a little
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike, and he's notorious for running into the wall.
Oh, yes, you know, George is just a total klutz, always bopping into things, falling off bikes, and tumbling down the steps, and landing in the fully zipped up suitcases, you know, total goofball.
Like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him.
I think falling off the bike is like an abuser's, my dog ate my homework.
It was a good day. We've had good days lately. Mm-hmm. Even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general.
Did I mention that Boone is very intelligent? Like super smart? No? You're not convinced yet? Well, let me show you some proof here. Let's take a look. I have her phone. Wait, what's this?
Sarah. For everything you've done to me. Sarah. For everything you've done to me. Sarah. Fuck you. Sarah. Fuck you. Sarah. Stupid.
I mean, we don't know for sure that Sarah was the one recording. You know, it could have been anyone.
Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Oh, never mind then.
Sarah, I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously. Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me. Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. That's on you. Sarah, I can't breathe. It's on you. Sarah. Reel around some. Might want to get video for it extra. Because I got this. Sarah. Reel around some.
When she says reel around some, I think she's trying to tell him to roll around. for her own entertainment.
Sarah!
Fuck you!
Something, please, Sarah!
Yeah. You should probably shut the fuck up.
Sarah!
She's clearly on a power trip, and then you can see her go from laughing and giggling to angry and resentful.
For everything you've done to me.
For everything you've done to me. What does that tell you? The detectives there, they know what's on her phone. They've seen the video. They looked at it. Goone, she has no idea. They haven't shown her yet.
And what he has learned in his classes is to communicate, which is a huge thing in a relationship, where he has been practicing communication. So he actually talks to me about things.
She was telling detectives that George has been so good lately. He's been learning to communicate, which is very, very important to her. She is all about communication. Unless he's locked in a suitcase saying I can't breathe. Then no, I don't wanna.
So he actually talks to me about things and unburdens himself. Put it on me. I'll sit there and try and figure it out for you like I have almost everything. Not a worry, just tell me. Get it out of you.
Because George had all the marks on him, they wanted to know, did she beat him while he was in a suitcase? And we just don't know now. We don't have the evidence, they do. So I'm curious to see what comes out in trial.
Have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But obviously,
No.
I understand past. Like, is it something that you guys...
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I definitely never put him in a suitcase. Definitely no. And now, it is time to show Boone the video. To show Boone the smoking gun. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Finally, I know you can't wait.
Do you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
Sarah.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Oh crap. Oh no. Oh, this isn't good.
Your battery's about to die.
Shutting down.
Oh, okay.
She talked for so long that the laptop just died.
It was at this moment that Sarah knew she fucked up.
You guys are scaring me.
Why?
Well, we just want you to watch this. It came from your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please.
So they plug in the laptop and then try to show her again. Only now she doesn't want to watch.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
I don't know how much I can take. Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
And this
Fuck
is,
you.
That's you, your voice.
Stupid. Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up.
I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please. Guys, this is killing me right now. My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
Weird that she doesn't remember taking the video, but she remembers everything else.
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
Oh.
Why don't you remember making the video?
Probably because we had been drinking.
But you weren't drunk.
No.
Why didn't she let him out? Well, listen to this.
Probably shut the fuck up.
That's how he talks to me most of the time.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep.
So when he asked to be let out, like, what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
You know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. They'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Well,
she gives that look like it's normal to lock your spouse in a suitcase. Why didn't she just let him out? Well, because that's on him. That's a you problem. That's on you.
That's on you.
Sarah, I can't breathe.
It's on you.
Because I figured he would get out and then go upstairs and have intimate relations like we normally do. But I fell asleep.
You were able to unzip it from the outside very easily, because that's the way they're designed.
But you could on the inside, too. I don't know how...
Well, why wouldn't he have gotten himself out if he could?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if he saw, like, where the hole was.
You know, he should have been able to get out, but he didn't. I don't know why. You know what? He probably just didn't want to live, you know?
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too, where it's just like he thinks that he's woe is me kind of thing, where it's like, I don't
He's never been locked in a suitcase. That's where he couldn't get out.
I thought it was
And
the
you know
boy
the oxygen
crying wolf.
She also keeps saying that she thought he was crying wolf. Like, what do you mean you can't breathe in that suitcase and it hurts you to be in that position?
You laughed. You say
I thought he was the boy calling wolf. Again.
Okay.
I thought you were all about communication. Now you're saying he's a big baby, that he complains too much, and you're ignoring him because you don't believe what he's saying? What happened to communication, huh? So when Boone says that she wants communication, she wants more communication, what she really meant is, I want people to listen to me. Just listen to me ramble. Kind of like me. Only I'm willing to make it entertaining for you. So if you're enjoying this video so far, give me a like. And you know what? Hey, Boone, should people like and subscribe?
Yes!
There you have it. Right out of the horse's mouth.
I promise you, on my son's life, it was not intentional. I promise you.
I think she lets it slip that she had a plan.
Okay. And again, my plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to leave him in the suitcase.
What was your plan?
I had a goddamn plan!
At the end of the interrogation, they ask her a very tricky question.
You're not free to go. Okay. Do you promise everything you told us was the truth?
Yes. What do you mean? What, that it wasn't intentional?
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay.
All right. Do me a favor. Stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
He's still dead.
You know that's a crime, right? If you kill a person, even if it wasn't intentional, you were reckless, you were drunk, it's still a crime. They don't just let you go.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
And before she leaves, she says the dumbest thing.
The holding cells? Am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
She doesn't want to be put in a holding cell because last time she had a severe panic attack.
Yeah, because the last time I had a major panic attack on this little thing.
Seriously, lady? How the hell do you think George felt when you stuffed him in a suitcase, moved him around, and told him to shut the fuck up? You should take your own advice, shut the fuck up, because that's on you. So maybe it is a little poetic that somebody who locked someone in a suitcase is now stuck in a small cell fighting for their life in their own case. Maybe that's a little bit of justice for the family. I'm Lord AC. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.